I haven't eaten meat since like 1983. One book I remember reading, Animal Liberation by Peter Singer. I think that one is an influential book for a lot of people. You think a certain way and then you read someone and go, okay, that kind of coalesces what I'm unable to articulate. I think Fast Food Nation, the book, is that probably for a whole nother generation. Fast food's cheap, but you pay later, you know. And in a way, our society pays, you don't just pay later, you pay in advance too. You know, we're subsidizing so much of that industry. The book Fast Food Nation, I think, is a brilliant piece of nonfiction that takes you into the world, gives you the history of that industry and everything. But to do a movie about something, it really takes you there. I knew I would get to meet people. I knew I would actually be in the desert crossing with workers. I would be in slaughterhouses. I would be in fast food restaurants. I think I really wanted that as a life experience too. There's some people who don't want to know what's behind everything. You know, there's people who just accept the policy and go, okay, I don't want to think too much about it, I'm sure it's right. The idealist in me thinks people do care, they just don't know. Like Fast Food Nation, it was important for me to just kind of say, okay, there it is. If it makes people feel uncomfortable or have to confront that in themselves, good. If it can get people to think that their choices, their consumer dollar choices and their life choices actually do make a difference. Your individual actions in this world do count, you know? You're kind of made to think what you do isn't important. It's up to everybody to say, you know what? I like life. I want to live longer. I want my kids to be healthy. I want people I care about to be healthy, or I want our water to be clean. I think there should be less cruelty in the world. You know, if you can treat animals so systematically cruel, then where's the leap to humans? To the bosses way up the food chain? Do they see them any different? No. You know, you're on the line working one side of the meat, but you're meat too. The slaughterhouse thing was probably the most intense thing. It was interesting just to feel my own psyche having to battle what I was around and strangely trying to, work around. It was probably the most difficult. We only had a few hours, but kind of the most intense, difficult thing I've ever done. But after, I called up Eric Schlosser and I said, I did something today. I feel like for the first time it was something beyond me. Like I shot some stuff that no one really ever gets in movies. You can't really get access to it. I felt like a war correspondent who just flashed a picture of something horrific, something behind enemy lines, or what I consider. And everything we did in that slaughterhouse environment, I mean, that's real. The blood that kind of gets splattered on, that's real blood. That was her. That's a real tear. That was kind of live. I mean, it was weird in this movie, putting actors in situations just right there side by side with the workers. When it was over, people took off their hard hats and we were all out in this parking lot. And everybody was just like, whew. A lot of them, it's like, I'll never eat meat again. I don't want to, because we were going from that into lunch. It's a good time to be a vegetarian, actually. So many good alternatives out there. You don't have to go through this chain of horror to get to that little patty that's certainly not good for you.